What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of This Is Dope. This is a quick one, little post-Thanksgiving vlog situation. I know it's been a minute. You probably hear my kids in the background just gibbing and gabbing with their friends. Excuse me. But I wanted to, just kind of drop you guys some content. Obviously, with the holiday weekend, everyone's, taking pictures and capturing those family moments. I wanted to give you guys a review of my iPhone 15 Pro Max after a couple of months, right? Obviously, I was using it a lot yesterday, just capturing moments, capturing video, airdropping moments between different, people here. A little side note, Thanksgiving and the holiday seasons in general can be a rough time for those of you who are away from your family or may have recently lost loved ones. I would just say, family is who you make it, right? So if just because you may not be able to be near your physical, your biological family, the friends and the people that you have in your circle, also your family. So definitely keep that in perspective. During this time, this season, try to connect with friends. Don't let if you feel depression and the doldrums taking hold of you, talk to someone. I'm not a mental health expert. I just figured I need to say that because I was surrounded yesterday by not only family, but friends, people that necessarily wasn't born with. Obviously, I'm married. My wife's in-laws were here, but we also had people that we are just a part of our circle, right? And not everyone. So we have a pretty large circle, but we all we consider a lot of them family. So went off on that tangent. Let's get back to the video. What I've noticed the past couple of months about using my phone to capture video, and not just yesterday, right? This is my daughter cheers, my son is playing flag football, he also does taekwondo. So there's a number of events, right, that I'm utilizing this phone with, is that the camera obviously is always, excellent, right? I don't have an Android to compare the two between the Pixel and the iPhone, so this is not one of those videos. But I would say just the ease in which I'm able to, capture certain shots. I love the new ability to kind of touch when you're taking the photo. There's or even a video, the ability to kind of switch between cameras right in the camera app. There's an additional, it's always been there, but it's like an additional lens. I can't show you guys a screenshot. I'll probably maybe drop a screenshot or a promotional video from Apple in here or something. But that always works out well for me because where I'm sitting and I'm filming my children's events or based on how far I am away, it will allow me to in-shot, zoom in, zoom out, also get an additional angle, additional focus, additional zoom perspective, I guess. And so that's always super dope, especially for us amateurs, right? I'm not by no means a professional. I have a friend of mine who's great. He's a professional, but I'm not anywhere near him, right? So it allows us to get those shots pretty quickly, and it produces great shots, right? Outside of the camera, right? The camera obviously is super dope. Selfie camera, obviously, which I'm filming this video on, is incredibly dope. I like the ability to, and I haven't had a chance to use it a lot yet, but with the, I believe it's Apple Log format, where I have played with a little bit, where you just stick the USB-C drive in there and record higher, I guess not higher, but a higher density video is what I'll call it, because the file sizes are huge, right? You're not able to do it unless you stick a USB-C drive in there. But I've been using, let's see if I can find it really quick. When I do it, I keep my bag with me all the time, but I've been using these little things. I've put them in a video. I think I put a link to them in the video, one of my previous videos, but 256 gigs just at the bottom. Boom, super fast, really convenient. Once again, adds to my ability to get the shots that I want. Outside of the camera itself, just the USB-C obviously is the major change. The convenience to be able to use only one cable. I have an iPad Pro, and obviously on my phone that I carry with me everywhere. and to be able to operate off of one cable off of those would be great. Now, if I could just get my AirPods Maxes, if they can just upgrade the AirPods Max to USB-C, I'm golden. Because those are the three main things that I carry around. And just the fact that Apple's trending that way is good. I know it's late. A lot of other people have already been on that, but it's better late than never, to be honest with you. The other really cool thing I like about the phone is is the size, right? And I have kind of this back and forth thing I do with the size. All the way up until the 14, I always did the Pro Max, right? And a lot of it was because of you get the better camera with the Pro Max, right? I went to the 14 because the Pro Max didn't offer any additional camera features over the Pro. I decided I'd try a smaller size, right? It was okay. It was cool. Had some benefits, but when they announced that they were doing the Pro Max for the 15, and also the additional camera stuff that they were going to be doing with the Pro Max, that was kind of a seller, right? Obviously the size, I thought about going back to my size that I wanted to before the bigger size, and then the additional camera feature, so hence the Pro Max. So the size itself has been super convenient. It's easier to hold in one hand for me. I can control it more, whereas before, even though it was smaller, I felt like my fingers were kind of fumbly, and then I always just felt like I was gripping it weird. The other thing, I'm able to do more things on my phone as opposed to whipping out my iPad because of the bigger screen. So that's always awesome. I've been able to do some resume edits and actually read articles, as far as PDFs and things that I'm researching on my phone. So that's always dope. Besides the screen size, just really screen size. I've gone over the camera, gone over the USB-C port. Let me tell you what I don't like about the new phone. And it's not really the phone, it's the accessories. The case that Apple, this woven something, premium woven, I forgot what they call it, what the marketing terminology for it is. Go back to the leather case at Apple. This is not it. I know we're trying to be, environmental friendly, animal friendly, so forth. So I get it. But this case, it's not it. Go back to the old joints. Just side note, you may or may not hear this. Go back to the old joints, please. Other than that, man, I love my phone. I am an Apple fan. Full disclaimer, I have an Apple ecosystem. There are other great phones out there, like the Pixel intrigues me. Pixel 8 intrigues me. Samsung, they always come out with great technology. The reason why I stick with Apple, to be honest with you, is because I'm a security guy. So just the closed, this is going to sound crazy, but the closedness, the fact that the operating system is closed makes me feel a little better, right? There's iOS and iPadOS are not hackproof. Let's start off with that. They're not, period. But with less access, right? There's the give and take. There's the pros and cons with it, right? More access open source, you have more people looking at it, more people can find vulnerabilities, so forth and so on. I get that. Also, more people, it depends on who finds those vulnerabilities, right? If it's good people or white hat hackers, they're going to let, researchers know, they're going to plug the holes, yada, yada, yada. If it's black hat hackers, then obviously they're going to, do more nefarious things with the phone. Whereas with Apple, they're relying solely on their expertise largely, not solely, largely on their own expertise to do it. It's a little bit more closed. So they still have that same dynamic with white hat and black hat hackers. It's just, since it's not as open, it's the process is not as quick and as efficient to fix vulnerabilities and holes. But it just comes down to a fact of trust. I do a lot of business on my phone, and so I need to trust that my phone is secure. But that's really it. I love my phone. I think it's great. Great job, Apple. However, the next phone, I'm not drinking all the Kool-Aid. You guys got to come up with some sort of design change. You haven't innovated in a while, and that's just real, right? You used to be the leaders in innovation. You used to think Apple, you used to think innovation. The design is great. It's been rocking for a number of generations now, but it's time to innovate. It's time to innovate. You guys are starting to move like IBM as opposed to Apple. And I'm talking about old IBM, right? Where we're just about profit and profit and profit and profit and not taking any risks. Take a risk, innovate, excite us. All right. But largely, like I said, love my phone, great phone. I'm very, very happy I got it. And that's it. Hopefully you guys found this review, or not even review, this opinion helpful. And hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And with that, I'm about to get back and watch some college basketball, some football, and all the other sports stuff today.